Crafters. Today we're focusing on the story of Hannah and the birth of Samuel. And we're honing in on the topic of prayer through this. That God always listens, always cares, and even when he doesn't answer our prayers in the way and timing we expect, he's still there. And we can keep praying no matter what, because that's how we can praise, thank, and communicate with our Heavenly Father. So, we are going to make two crafts today that have to do with that. The first one we're going to do is a two-way microphone. So it's sort of a megaphone slash telephone slash listening device. It can be whatever you want it to be, really. But we're going to start with a couple of cups. I have styrofoam cups today because they're a little easier to manipulate, but you can use another kind of cup or even a rounded tube of some sort if you like. Now, I'm going to start by cutting the bottoms out of each of these cups. And you'll see why that will be helpful. And it's not going to be exact because styrofoam is not easy to do that with, but we're going to do our best. So, I guess if you have some sort of precision tool, like a razor, this could be even easier, but we don't want to give those to any 6-year-olds. So scissors will work just fine. So after we've got the bottoms cut out of the cups, now we're going to decorate them. And we can use a variety of things here. I'm going to throw on some stickers, and we can write name, caption. The caption can either go on the cup directly or it can go on a separate piece of paper. So maybe I'll say something like prayer, and since they're going to be going like this together, prayer phone, and I'm still going to decorate a little caption with this as well. I'll add a few more little stickers and things. Again, as usual, whatever you are going to want to do with this. Let's see. There we go. So, got my stickers. However elaborate you want your decorations to be, that is up to you. And I'm also going to have a handle to go on this, but I'll do that at the end. So, let me show you. We're going to make a little caption here. And we'll say, God always hears us. Maybe I'll say something here like, pray, praise, give thanks. And again, that'll just be my caption to go with my little microphone, megaphone, telephone. Now, I'm going to attach these together. So you can do this in a variety of ways. Glue might work. I'm going to use tape because not only is it going to be faster, but I think it's going to be a little bit easier. But use whatever works best for you. In fact, you might even need something strong like duct tape or packing tape. And that can be part of your decoration as well if you want. But we're going to see how we can do with some Scotch tape here. And Alright, so once we've got it all more or less taped up, now I'm going to add my little handle. I'm going to put that on the bottom. So I'm just going to poke pipe cleaner through one side and the other side there. And I can connect that in the center if you want to get fancy. You don't necessarily have to, but Now, let's see how this works. So, we have our give thanks, pray, woohoo! It can be a microphone, a megaphone, or you can have someone talk in this part, and you can hear them in this part. Now, if they're that close, yes, you can hear them anyway, but it'll magnify their voice, and it's just kind of a fun tool. Or if they're hard of hearing, it's like those old-fashioned trumpets that helped deaf people. Anyways, there is our prayer phone, craft number 1. Craft number 2 is pretty simple, and again, we're focusing on prayer here with this one, so we're going to make a prayer journal. Now, we have a number of options with this. You can just like staple a bunch of pieces of paper together and have that be your journal and then put a fancy cover over it. I have these like little tiny books that are full of colorful pieces of cardstock paper. You could use those for like short prayer requests or for, I was going to say younger students, but younger students might be better off to like draw a picture or something. Or you could use a spiral bound notebook. Something like this would be great to just decorate. And then we have our prayer journal on the inside. So we're going to go with the spiral bound for right now. And again, that can be something that is as elaborate or as simple as you prefer. So I'm going to put a little caption on the front of this one. But you don't have to, because you could just decorate the actual book itself. But that is entirely, again, as always, up to your preference. So we're going to put a little caption down here, and then we're going to add some additional decorations. So down here, we're going to just say, we'll say, Kristin's prayer journal. And I forgot to throw in a verse reference on this one. You can reference the story, which comes from 1 Samuel. Or you can reference another great prayer verse like Philippians 4:6-7. Or I'm going to put some of those on here as well. 1 Thessalonians 5:17. That reminds us to pray without ceasing and to give thanks. So any of those will work. And then on here, we'll say something like, pray always, or pray every day, or something like that. Now we can glue or tape this down. So I'm going to go ahead and glue. And then we'll add on some decorations. Again, as usual, this is like the simplified version that I am demonstrating, but please feel free to get very elaborate with your decorations and how you're doing this. Make it fun and unique and special with your students. So I'm going to throw on some stickers there. And here's an option, some ways that you could use this. You could also give or decorate some pens to go with this as well, or pencils or some kind of marker set. Now on the inside, if you want to, you can add special pages for like my friends, my family, Thanksgiving, requests, or you can just encourage students to write out their prayers. This can be a list of things to pray for, or it can be actual prayers. Sometimes the act of writing it down cements that in your head and kind of makes it more meaningful. So depending on your age group, because again, younger kids could just draw pictures in here too. So you can use this in a variety of ways, but it's a fun way to remember to pray and have a tool to pray. Prayer journal, prayer phone, a couple of ways to remember the importance of this powerful tool that God gives us to communicate with Him, and to remember the wonderful story of Hannah from the Bible, 1 Samuel chapter 1 and onward. Anyways, hopefully some good ideas, launch points for you and your ministry, wherever and with whomever that might be. Now I've got my own Samuel to take care of, so we will say goodbye for now. Go make some crafts, make some disciples. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time.